Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to print uh, multiple color prints or multiple material prints on a 3D printer that doesn't support by default multiple material prints. I'm going to show how to prepare the print, so how to make your model and how to organize it for export. I'm also going to show how to prepare the 3D printing software and how to define each material. The first step in this process is actually having the STL created on multiple materials. So you'll actually need one STL file for each of the colors. So in this case, I have an STL with the main. I created an STL with the main color. The frame, I created another STL. I'm going to export another STL with color print and another one with any 3D printer. So all this will actually be exported as individual STLs. To do this, I'm using Onshape, and the simplest way to do this is actually create the sketch for the text. And let me just roll back here. So I created the sketch for the text, I extruded it, I created another sketch that's just a rectangle and extruded this one. I filleted the corners so it will look like a little bit better. I prepared another sketch because I wanted to have 3 holes on this one and use the hole command in Onshape to get all these holes. And then I created the boolean. So I actually actually extracted the material from the target part, that was the main part, the rectangle, and actually used all letters. To do that, it's very easy. Uh, you just bulk select them. You select the first one and then select the last one, and you have all of them in there. Make sure that you always have keep those selected, as you actually want to keep the parts. After doing that, and I'm just going to uh, delete these two operations. So after this, to actually allow me to make an STL with each color easier, I don't actually want an STL for each part. So what I can very easily do is use composite part from Onshape and select the tools, the parts for the first color. I'm going to click closed, so they will act like only one composite, and they will also share the same properties, material properties. And then I'm going to use another composite for the others, and closed again, and there we go. Now, of course, that I can also add appearances. I didn't actually um, spend any time on doing this. After having this, I will just have to click export for each of the parts individually, export them as STLs, and with the download option selected, and I'm ready to slice them. Now, in the slicer, I'm going to, before actually adding the STLs, I'm going to make some changes. So on the printer here, under general, I will actually add 3 extruders because I actually have 3 materials that I want to print, 3 colors. And I'll go to each extruder and change this option. I don't want the retraction when the tool is disabled to be that much, so I'll just leave it 0.6 for each of the extruders. Um, this is pretty important because in some cases I had issues with 4 mm. It will actually remove the material from the extruder, and many times it will not fully remove the material from the extruder, so it will be pretty difficult to actually get the material out of the extruder. Another thing to do is under print settings, make sure that your multiple extruders um, wipe tower is smaller, so I don't usually use more than 20, and this will actually show here. I can also change the colors, so it's very important the order that you print the colors. First color that you will be printing is always the darkest one. The second one is the lighter one, and the light one is the last color that you will actually be printing. Otherwise, when the extruder will go over the white, it may actually um, put some black on it and leave some marks. So we don't usually want that. Now I'm ready to insert the three STLs, the composite parts that I created for the text and also the frame. It will tell me that it's a multi-material, so I'm actually doing that. I'm fine with that. Checking it's going to be on the other side. I'm always printing on the back because this way the face will, the flatness will be great and it will look a lot better. Now I'm changing the colors to make sure that they are correct for each of the part. So this one will be black, and there we go. Now I'm ready to slice. So slicing goes like this and it looks awesome. There's another very important thing to do here. Also on the printers, you will actually need to change the Gcode, and um, under the Gcode, you actually want to add the tool change Gcode M600. Okay, so M600 for color change. And now at every color change, every tool change, the printer will pause, will go in the pause position, and it will show me the next extruder. So just keep in mind that extruder 1 is T0 and extruder 2 is T1 and extruder 3 is T3 and so on. Of course, you can use as many materials as you or colors as you wish. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Now I can slice and I can see here the number of changes. So the tool changes will be 5. So I will actually have to change the color, the material 5 times. Okay, so this is the total waste of material. So the only parts that I actually lost were the forge tower, and this is the total poop between the 5 changes. Another thing that I was supposed to mention is that the text height is 0.4 millimeters, so I have just 2 layers of color, and they looked awesome. I'm going to show you the full print, of course, with a little speed up, but you will be in the next part of the video, you will just be seeing the printer running, me changing the colors from a color to another, and yeah, so enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in finding out more about multi-material printing, 3D printing, or even designing your parts like a pro. Let me know in the comments what would you like to see next, or what should I make in my next videos. Thank you.